Laois Leisure Friday Entertainment Rundown with IMC Cinemas. Thanks to Laois Leisure, Portlaoise and Portarlington. laoisleisure.ie. Midlands 103.
Hi Carl, here's what's been happening in the world of music. Bruce Springsteen is set to become the next fellow of the Ivors Academy, marking the first time that an international songwriter has received the honour. The US artist has been hailed as one of the most influential and important songwriters of all time by the Ivors Academy. His induction in May will be the first of its kind in the fellowship's 80-year history, meaning that Bruce joins the likes of Kate Bush, CBE, Sir Elton John and Sir Paul McCartney as an Ivors Academy fellow. Beyonce's country era is officially underway. Her new album Cowboy Carter is out today. The mammoth 27-track record features a cover of a Dolly Parton classic Jolene and the Beatles classic Blackbird, as well as brief appearances from country great Willie Nelson on the Smoke Hour interludes. Parton appears too on Dolly P. Upon announcing the LP, Beyonce described it as Act 2, following the Act 1 framing of Renaissance. She recently shared the artwork and a note on Cowboy Carter saying this ain't a country album. She also said this is a Beyonce album. Now before I leave you Carl, we have an exciting competition with thanks to IMC Cinemas, where one lucky listener has the chance to win a night at the movies for two. All you have to do is message in telling us where you prefer to sit in the cinema, the front, middle or back.
I'm not sure where I want to sit. I'm kind of thinking. Once there's Easter eggs, I'm fine if I'm going to go to the movies this weekend. So let us know where you'd love to sit. Very simple question, but you know, people can ponder for ages, and there's people behind some people that are taking ages to move on in a row, and it just, you know, people are getting anxious. Let us know. It's 08330 10 103, neither text or WhatsApp this afternoon. We're going to be very generous with the time as always. You have till 2 on that, because when Michael's back for the final time today on the show, we will announce the winner, and we'll see what the most popular is, most popular place to sit as well.
The Laois Leisure Friday Entertainment Rundown with IMC Cinemas. Thanks to Laois Leisure, Portlaoise and Portarlington. laoisleisure.ie. Midlands 103.
Carl, it's time to update your watch list with these series and movies. Let's start with Netflix. A new reality show coming in the 23rd of April is Fight for Paradise, Who Can You Trust? From Villa to the Jungle, contestants must keep their friends close and their enemies closer. Who will win entry to Paradise and €100,000? The race to change the breakfast game with the invention of the Pop-Tart is heating up in the trailer for Jerry Seinfeld's Netflix comedy Unfrosted. Seinfeld marks his directional feature debut with the film on May 3rd. He stars alongside Melissa McCarthy, Jim Gaffigan and Amy Schumer in the movie that is set in 1963 as breakfast cereal giants Kellogg's and Post compete to become the first company to create a morning pastry. Whoopi Goldberg has said a third Sister Act film is still on the way and ideas for the instalment are percolating. The US Oscar-winning actress who plays lounge sister Dolores Van Cartier in the series said work on the script was ongoing. It was first announced there would be a third Sister Act film in 2020 with director Tyler Perry on board. When asked for an update, she said it's still on the way. Now, before I run, Car, we have an exciting competition with thanks to IMC Cinemas, where one lucky listener has the chance to win a night at the movies for two. All you have to do is message in telling us where you prefer to sit in the cinema, the front, middle or back.
That's simple enough. I think once you're kind of in the middle of the screen and back a little bit, not too near the front or not too near the back, that would be my personal choice. Michael, thanks a lot. We'll catch you back after 2 for all things big screen cinema, and you'll have the winner as well of those IMC cinema tickets.
The Laois Leisure Friday Entertainment Rundown with IMC Cinemas. Thanks to Laois Leisure, Portlaoise and Portarlington. laoisleisure.ie. Midlands 103.
Carl, it's time for all things cinema news, and this is with thanks to IMC Cinemas. This week's new releases are Kung Fu Panda 4, Godzilla vs. Kong: The New Empire, Late Night with the Devil and Mother's Instinct. Let's start with Kung Fu Panda 4. Follow Po on his wide-eyed adventures in ancient China, whose love of Kung Fu is matched only by an insatiable appetite. Perfect for all the family, this movie is screening in all 4 cinemas in Athlone, Mullingar, Thurles and Tullamore. Godzilla vs. Kong: The New Empire is next, and the epic battle continues. This movie delves further into the histories of these titans and their origins, as well as the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tied them to humankind forever. This is screening in all 4 cinemas and in the Lux screen in Mullingar and Athlone. Next is Late Night with the Devil. A live television broadcast in 1977 goes horribly wrong, unleashing evil into the nation's living rooms. This movie is screening in Tullamore and Mullingar only. Lastly, we have Mother's Instinct. The edge-of-your-seat thriller focuses on 2 best friends and neighbours whose perfect lives in 60s suburbia are shattered by a tragic accident involving one of their children. The story follows Alice and Celine as their sisterly bond is gradually undermined by guilt and paranoia, and a gripping battle of wills develops, revealing the darker side of maternal love. This movie is screening in Tullamore only. For more information, check out midlands103.com, and this is with thanks to IMC Cinemas. It is now time to pick the lucky winner who gets a night at the movies for two. We asked you to text in where you prefer to sit in the cinema, the front, middle or back. So Carl, I think you have a winner.
I do indeed, Michael, and thanks a lot for all the updates this afternoon. It is Val Fitzpatrick in Clara, and it's been mixed. We've got like people who want to sit at the front, people who want to sit in the middle, people who want to sit in the back. There's nothing that has come out as the most popular, but thank you for all the entries as well. And we'll do it again next Friday on the afternoon show.
The Laois Leisure Friday Entertainment Rundown. Thanks to Laois Leisure, Portlaoise and Portarlington. Dive into a world of learning and enrichment with our exciting lessons at Laois Leisure, where education meets enjoyment. For bookings, call 057 864 5800.